Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. My name is Mike Moritz, and the name of this video is Mike Moritz Ranks Eurovision 2026 Semi-Final 2, though I'm actually probably not going to actually call it that. I forget the actual wording that I used. Let's move on. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, and my wife made me a lovely little bit of hot chocolate in order to coax me out of bed so we could watch the final. And it was good. It was Lindt hot chocolate as well. It's very nice. And then we both went to bed and fell asleep because it was very early and we needed to be paying attention so we could vote. Anyway, 18 songs we've got here. Let's get started. Bulgaria returns. I think it's not bad. Pretty good. Not bad. It's very much, you can tell that this is a country that has not competed in the past 3 contests because this is directly one of the hot girl bangers or the girl bops that you would have seen in 2023. It is very much a slow-mo copy or a slow-mo sequel. Not really, spiritual successor. Would have fit in really well with the dance breaks in Solo and Unicorn and Future Lover, which for some reason had a dance break. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't like the form. It's just kind of like verse and then dance break, and then it's pretty much heavily on the dance break. This feels like it's what a lot of people criticize those kind of songs in Eurovision as being. I maintain that slow mo is not that, but this is what people say that is. I still enjoyed it. Romania. I don't know where to put it. See, because on one hand, it's got the operatic stuff. And if you know anything about me and the stuff I like, I'm not a fan of the operatic stuff. But on the other hand, the rest of the song, quite good, quite good. Um, yeah, no, it's basically the song that I've been listening to the most today when I haven't been asleep. Yeah, this one really works for me. Azerbaijan, pretty good. Not sorry. And they're just kind of, it's like, all right, well, 2024, we had that really dark, moody piece, which actually would have fit in really well this year. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And then last year we had Running With You. And then in 2023, we had Tell Me More. What was their song in 2022? I can't remember, but 2021 was Matahari. And now they're going back to what they did in the 2010s, where it's just like attractive person on stage singing a dramatic ballad, and it's fine. Done. Luxembourg. Sorry. No. None of this, please. It's a real pity. Luxembourg, I loved their past 2 entries. They gave us Le Poupée Mon Leçon, which was my 12 points last year. They gave us Fighter, which was really fun. And then in other contests that I've reviewed, they've given us stuff like Pupille de Cire, Pupille de Sang. They gave us Ne Crois Pas. They gave us Midnight Lovers. Is it Les Amants de Minuit? I think is it pronounced. I really like that piece. That's a really nice piece. But they've also got some absolute dreck. I mean, Bye Bye, I Love You. Wow. Cure après le temps from, was it 82? I haven't reviewed 82 yet, but Cure après le temps is really bad as well. Don't like that one. Svetlana does not do that justice. Spoilers for future videos. Yeah, no, this one, it's a bad hook. It's a bad song. I don't like it, and I'm glad it didn't get in there. Meanwhile, Armenia, quite good, quite good. Oh man, this is the corporate themed Eurovision final. I got it. Sorry, I'm very loud. I'm just gonna dial down. I am peeking all over the place because I am very enthusiastic about this one. Um, Sorry about that. Uh, yeah, no, this is the corporate themed one. Bangaranga. It was like at a corporate retreat. This one starts in the thing. He's got the lift. He's got the post-it notes on it. He literally says this meeting could have been an email. Love it. It's excellent energy. This is my white whale. I wish this one could have qualified because, yeah. Czechia was, oh god, that was Crossroads? I can't remember. I think it was Crossroads, and if it was Crossroads, hvala ne. Um, I don't get it. This is for someone else. This is not for me. Um, Nothing about this song sticks with me. Um, Maybe as I percolate more with it, it will be better for me and I will like it more. But for now, I just have very little to cling on to with this one. And there are a lot of ballads in this semi. It feels like there are more ballads than there are, but no. Anyway, Switzerland, pretty good, not bad, pretty good. I had to listen to this one a couple of times. It didn't really make much of an impression on stage, but when I kind of went back and listened to it, I realized it's kind of doing a bit of a bluesy thing. Was it 2013, the French entry L'Enfer et Moi? I really like that one. And this one's not that kind of grungy bluesy, but it does have a bit of I detect a blues vibe on that one, and I'm kind of picking up what Switzerland's laying down. I think I might vibe with this one, but I it's not a patch on Voyage from last year. France is Voilà Ne. It's not Zari bad, but it is an operatic ballad, and I don't like them. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm letting people down here, but yeah, this one doesn't really work for me. Moving on, Cyprus. Cyprus. Hmm. I don't know if there was a halfway point between pretty good, not bad, pretty good, and not bad, pretty good, not bad. That's where Cyprus would be. I think I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to put it in pretty good. The performance wasn't the best one, but it had an energy that I liked above what I'm sorry, I'm trying to phrase my thoughts on Cyprus. It had an energy which I thought was really good, and I think that's what people gravitated to. A lot of this semi had a lot of dark and kind of confronting ballads, and just a lot of dark and confronting material. Like Choke Me isn't a ballad, but it's pretty hardcore. And for then Cyprus to come in and just be like, hey, we'll have a bit of a dance, kind of like that. Latvia, I'm sorry, Havala, ne. Um, Not for me. Is not a bad one. This is not here because it is bad. I can see what it's doing. It is very sad. This is a very sad, sad song. We had our subtitles on. We had the SBS subtitles on, and so we were able to get the translations. I don't know if you know this about me. If you're new to my channel, I like watching things with subtitles. I like to get the translations of the songs when I can because it allows me to get an extra impact on the thing. Most famously, at least for me, this made me cry during Austria 1965 because that song is so sad, but it's pretty sad. This is just depressing sad. This is like Della Carpot sad. I didn't cry in this one, but yeah. Austria, not bad, pretty good, not bad. Uh, it's it's a safe song. It's we don't want to host, but we don't want to embarrass ourselves. I would not be surprised if this gets nul point. It is, I believe, last in the running order, which might give us a bit of a rub, but it does really nothing, I think, to show itself out there. In terms of like club tracks, there are better club tracks this year. I would take my system over Tanzschein. But I feel like it's definitely living in that kind of like strobe light space, which is all right. Denmark, quite good, quite good. I like this one. Unlike Norway, which we've yet to get to, this one doesn't stick with me as much as Romania, Armenia, and Norway. We'll get to it, but I like this. It's got a good melody. It's enjoyable for me. I voted for this one. I gave it points. Um, but yeah, my votes were Armenia, Denmark, and Norway. By the way, we'll get to it. I don't really have much to say about Denmark. It's not one that I have been drawn back to listen to as much today, but I enjoyed it when I'm there, and you will get better thoughts about this when I do my proper video. Australia, pretty good, not bad, pretty good. The song itself is not fantastic, but Delta sings like a champ, and the presentation was absolute boss. I don't know where this is going to rank in terms of my Australian rankings. It's definitely one of our better ballads, but on the other hand, I may just be liking that because I know Delta and Delta works really well. I don't personally know Delta, by the way. I just know Delta Goodrum's style. Um, yeah, this is a weak song, definitely being elevated by a really fantastic performance. But yeah, Ukraine, not bad, pretty good, not bad. Very weak performance. The words Wan, W-A-N, and Fey, F-E-Y, come to mind. I just don't think. I think that if you gave this song to say Delta, this song would kill. This would be real good if you had someone like Delta singing it. But what's her name? Leleka? It's like yeah, it's yeah. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's yeah, whatever. Albania, Havala, nah. I'm sorry. These arch Albanian ballads with full of dramatic nonsense. Ugh. Secret or Duje, it's like I just don't need this. Give me something with some energy or some vim. Like give me germ, give me one night's anger. What was it? Did they do Identitet? I want to say they did Identitet. Give me a moment and I'll just look that up. But this one, I know that some people had some issues with the subtitles because they were yellow. I get that. SBS does their subtitles with hold on, Eurovision. Yeah, yeah, Identitet. That was 2013. Yeah, that was Albania. That one was pretty good as well. Not a top 10, but definitely like top 15 for me. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it when Albania doesn't send these serious ballads all the goddamn time. United Kingdom, pretty good, not bad, pretty good. I love the Britpop vibes. I love how it's Britpop with a bit of techno. I definitely feel like this is like an electronica Blur, but it's Blur from the 90s. I haven't heard contemporary Blur. I think they put out a record like a couple of years ago. Um, I think it is very Blur of all of the Britpops. Like I mean I personally would prefer Pulp to Blur or Oasis. I really like Pulp, but Blur's good and I get that. The problem I have with this one that stops it getting into quite good is that it doesn't have the eins zwei drei da 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 da. It's very yelled. It's very Dabrovs and it's not very musical, and I would prefer that it were musical. He's kind of just yelling at, and I think that if anything's going to hurt the song in the final, when people actually get to vote on it, it's going to be that he's yelling it rather than singing it. If he could sing it, I think it'd just be better. Malta, pretty good. Sorry, not bad. Pretty good, not bad. I have made this very hard for myself with these ranking names. Why do I do this to myself? Look, it is a perfectly acceptable ballad. It's pleasant to listen to. I think my actual rankings placed Azerbaijan above this. Maybe? Sorry, I need to open up my Spotify. Damn it, I had this open. What are you doing? Ugh, just an absolute pain. Uh, yeah, I did place this. I placed this above Azerbaijan and below Bangaranga. Yeah, it's probably my favorite of the ballads. Not including Australia. Australia doesn't count because you can't vote for your own country. Yeah, this was good. And Norway is quite good, quite good. As you can see, by having this extra thing, we've got a much more balanced ranking system this year for this episode. Yeah, no, Norway had a nice energy. I love a bit of rock. Um, it reminded me of succeeding at what were their name? Stripped Jacks, I want to say. Was that their name? They did like an animal for San Marino 2023. I want to say, help. This is what I get for doing things on the run here, like an animal. Uh, Eurovision. Peaked Jacks. Sorry, not Stripped Jacks. I was getting confused with 2022's Stripper by Achille. Was it Achille Lauro? What was his name? Yeah, so yeah, no, it reminded me of trying to do that kind of like sleazy rock vibe. The overalls is evoking very much Damiano from Måneskin. And it's definitely living in that kind of sleaze rock vibe, but it's doing its own thing, and it's not just trying to copy Måneskin as Stripper and Like an Animal were, to lesser extents. And I quite enjoyed that one. That actually ended the show with quite a bit of energy. I don't know if there were any interval acts. There was something with I'm So Excited playing, and I don't know why I'm So Excited was playing because I was going and getting my credit card so I could vote. But I'm So Excited was playing, and Mrs. Moritz was very unhappy about this because it has been two Austrian contests since we've been watching, um, and neither of them had featured a focus on Falco, who is an Austrian artist very close to both of our hearts. We both absolutely adore Falco, and they have barely mentioned him, if mentioned him at all. And that is just the greatest sign of disrespect for one of, Austria's great pop stars, in my opinion. At least one of the greatest pop stars from the 80s. But, like, he's done so much good stuff. Like, Out of the, even like on the last record, like, Out of the Dark is so good. Oh, that's just such a really strong piece. But, like, yeah, younger Römer and, Rock Me Amadeus, Der Kommissar, Jenny Part 2. Oh, it's so good. Um, anyway, so yeah, semi-final 2 is over. I think my 12 points and probably all of my votes are going to be going to Finland, which is a song that I have really come around on. I was kind of a little bit on it, placing Italy above it, but I've spent a bit more time with that one and I really appreciate what it's saying down. So I think my votes are going to go all to Finland because they are the only ones that really jump out and grab me. I know they say spread your votes around, but it will depend on the performances. Currently up there, I've got. Was there anything else from semi one? I don't really. Nah, not Serbia and Moldova didn't attract me enough to get votes, so I think it's going to be just Finland for me, or maybe one of Romania, Denmark, or Norway if they're really good on the night. But currently, I just think it's going to be Finland for me. Um, Overall, the bank of songs, just a random thought here. It's very dark. I think this is the weakest year that we've had in a long time. Definitely the weakest since like 2017. 2017 definitely, but I mean 2017 had a bunch of songs that I like. We'll get to a 2017 review later in the year. Uh 2019 wasn't the strongest either. So definitely, it's definitely the weakest of the decade. If you want to be kinder to those ones, then you can go back to 2011, 2008. It's just that like 2011, I have a soft spot for, and there are a lot of songs in 2011 I like, and this one there just isn't those batch of say five banger songs. Um, but maybe when I sit more with uh Italy, Finland, Romania, Armenia, Denmark, and Norway, which are all my tops. Um, that might be enough to shore up this year. But remember, I had 8 songs that I thought were all really great last year, and I thought that it was weak. And this year I've got 6. So that's really all I have to say about that one. I will be back on Sunday, probably Sunday evening, for a review of the final, and then maybe the following week I will do release my consolidated review, my review after time has passed on that one. I'll try and get it out as quickly as I can, but the more I sit with these songs, I'll need to really sort of percolate with them. Until then, you take care of yourselves. My name is Mike Moritz, and good night.